What's going on, guys? Good evening. Good evening. I'm David Gokhshtein. Okay. Hopefully I can make it through this. Uh, Good evening. I'm David Gokhshtein. Welcome to the nightly recap, powered by the Gokhshtein News Network, your trusted source for politics, crypto, and everything in between that makes you question reality. I, David, admit I drive Leslie insane. We already know who wrote up this script. We already know. We already know who wrote up this goddamn script. All right, let's start it. Retweet, share the nightly recap with everybody, and let's get this rolling. China's president recently addressed the public in an emergency meeting, confirming he. I'm gonna try this again. China's president recently addresses the public in an emergency meeting, confirming he has a micro penis. China warned the U.S. that its extremely shameful tariff war will backfire and said trade talks will only resume if. You know what? You call me out. You call me. All right. You call me. You call me. Beijing is shown genuine respect, bro. Y'all killed me, man. Tonight you killed me on that one. Oh, I know. I'm heading in for a night tonight. I am heading in for a night tonight. Motherfucker. Okay. That's right. That's right. You hear, China keeps on saying they don't give a fuck, but it seems like they give a fuck. I don't know. I'm just saying, it just seems like they do give a fuck. You're coming out with a press conference every day. The United States ain't doing that. They're like, hey, you want to come to the table? Come to the table. Let's talk. All right. If I hear the word tariff one more time, I'm selling everything, throwing my laptop out the window, and becoming a priest. The European Union expects U.S. tariffs to stay in place as negotiations remain stalled. That's right. We're not moving. We are not moving. The tariffs are here to stay, baby. And that's for you to come to the table and to come to a reasonable agreement with the United States of America. Okay? The country you bastards all sell your products to. Moving on, Honda has decided it prefers profit over extinction in the trade war. And for the record, if you're still driving a Honda in 2025, you're probably... I can't say this, man! I can't say this. If you're driving a Honda in 2025, you're probably a switch hitter, broke and lost in life. I had to audible that one. I had to do an audible. Okay, I know my limits. Here. Honda plans to boost manufacturing in the United States by shifting production from Canada and Mexico. So there you go. Real quickly, companies are starting to realize, you know what? We're not getting involved. We're not getting involved in this trade war. Okay, we're going to America. Okay, we're avoiding all these tariffs. You guys can go ahead and play. I'm telling you, Canada, Mexico, just come to the table, make a deal. Save the pain. In about a month or two, you're going to see your bottom lines they're going to start hurting bad. They've officially retired Uncle Sam. Say hello to Tariff Trump. He wants you to pay the cost of a car for a toaster oven and perhaps a... Yeah, I can't. I am cutting. I'm probably not going to finish the nightly news tonight. This is fucked. This is fucked. Yo, you're a son of a bitch. How can you do this to me tonight? How can you do this to me tonight, man? Yo, I'm out here sweating, bro. And if you got rich, by the way, off crypto, it's time to pivot from Lambos to barely affording household items. President Trump proposed that tariff revenue could replace federal income taxes. He suggested this shift could eliminate income taxes with congressional approval and support efforts to remove taxes on tips and Social Security. This Listen, eliminating income tax. Wow. Like, wasn't that the whole point of us going to war with fucking England? Didn't we go to war with England for a 2% tax on tea? We're at 60% now. I'm not saying this shit that I am calling audibles right now because some of this shit is crazy. Okay, the writing team is nuts tonight. Okay, you probably got with Leslie. You wanted to stick it to me, no problem. Yo, Leslie, tomorrow I swear to God, I'm in this writing. I'm in this writers meeting. Watch what I've nailed down here, man. BlackRock's Bitcoin holdings are so massive, even your neighborhood thought couldn't handle them. BlackRock purchased $37 million worth of Bitcoin for its iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF, which provides investors with direct exposure to Bitcoin. Despite recent market volatility, IBIT remains a prominent vehicle for its institutional Bitcoin investment. This is fuck. This is some fuck shit, bro. Like, moving on, and by the way, do you follow the money? Do you really follow the money? Like, how easy is it to just follow BlackRock and everything they're doing, man? You would be set up for success, but no, you want to be a brokey, so stay broke. Supercomputers are being made in the US now, so expect them to be fast, but also kind of fat, thanks to the extra processing power and double cheeseburgers. President Trump announced that all required permits for NVIDIA's US AI supercomputer projects will be expedited without delays, supporting the company's $500 billion investment into AI infrastructure across several states. Trump emphasizes that this expedited permitting process will apply to all companies contributing to America's technological advancements. I mean, it's not that bad. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Can't front. Elon's laughing at OpenAI trying to rival his X platform with their own social media. He's like, good luck, guys. My car's already built to bang your... Oh boy. I don't know if I really don't know if I'm gonna make it through this. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this. I'm looking at what's written here and I'm like, should I read it? Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. My wife's car. Okay, I mean, okay, fuck it. Fuck it. You know what? It is what it is. All right. Elon's laughing at OpenAI trying to rival his X platform with its own social media. He's like, good luck, guys. My car's already built to bang your wife while your AI is still trying to figure out how to post a meme. OpenAI is reportedly working on a social media platform similar to X. I'm getting it tonight, man. I am literally getting it tonight. Motherfucker. Stable coins are like my marriage. Everything's calm until one day you realize stable coins are like your marriage. Everything's calm until one day, and then you realize your wifey's left you for a better investment while you're stuck holding onto something that's just not going anywhere. Standard Chartered Bank predicts the total value of stablecoins will reach $2 trillion by 2028. Motherfuckers really went in tonight. Motherfuckers. Goldman Sachs is like a bull sack, always swinging with the market, but you never know when it's going to get squeezed. Goldman Sachs expects a counter trend bounce in the US stocks over the next 3 months, driven by sharp decline in investor sentiment. Despite high valuations and economic uncertainties, the firm sees opportunities in individual stocks with strong upside potential. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gokhshtein News Network. That is right, where we break news and we put a smile on your face while we do it. Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, sounds like he could be the next big name at a strip club. Introducing Jamie Dimon, moving assets and shaking things up. JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon says consumer financial stress is minimum. Well, what's this guy talking about? This guy's rude. Citing stable employment and normalizing credit losses. However, he warns that accelerated spending due to tariff fears may not last. And the absence of excessive savings could pose challenges in the economy weakens. What the fuck is this? If the economy weakens, okay. Dimon also called on the U.S. to work with China to end the trade war. Hey, Dimon, listen to me. Fuck China. Nobody cares about China. The White House says, hey, China, ask your wife how my tariffs taste. The White House says that the ball is in China's court and they're open to a deal, but makes clear that the U.S. is under no obligation to strike one. The U.S. is not moving. Trump is not moving off these tariffs. I don't know who told you that Trump is going to buckle. I seen a lot of you cats in spaces writing up some posts talking about Trump's going to move. He ain't gonna move, bro. This man's eating a cheeseburger right now. My man, actually, he don't eat cheeseburgers. By the way, he got his physical back. The physical makes him look much healthier than half you son of a bitches tuning in. It's wild, man. Looks like Nancy Pelosi might finally be retiring from insider trading. Speculation. Donald Trump is reportedly open to banning congressional stock trading amid bipartisan concerns over conflicts of interest and scrutiny tied to his tariff policies. There you go. There you go. Again, speculation. Speculation. Ladies and gentlemen, speculation. Oh, perfect. Another Trump launch. Just what the market needed. More chaos to fight over the last few drops of liquidity like it's Black Friday at a dollar store. There are rumors that President Trump's upcoming crypto project could involve a real estate themed video game. Can't wait for that. Can't wait to go ahead and play that with my Trump Force Ones on. That's right. Can't wait for that. I gotta tell you, this is some shit. This is some shit. Put me together lovely tonight. Appreciate you, motherfuckers. And that I say motherfuckers to the G Media newsroom. Thank you so much. Can't believe you listened to Leslie Moda on this one. The White House has turned economic policy into a full-blown financial porn scene, edging the entire nation daily with no lube, no climax, just breathly promises of stimulus while we're bent over a table of unpaid bills. No Diddy. The White House says over 15 trade deals are on the table and hopes to announce them soon. Yo, every day though, I'll say this about the White House. Every day it's either 40 deals, 20 deals, 15 deals, 5 deals. Yo, I mean, come on, let's sign the deal. Sign a goddamn deal at this point. Trump says many Chinese women have been flooding his DMs on X lately. With little progress in trade talks, Donald Trump suggests countries may soon face a choice between the US and China. I can't read this. I cannot read this. Oh, what did I do? I can't read this. Like, why? What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, boy. Okay. Can you do this? Can you do this, David? Can you do this? Can you do this? Jesus Christ. Ah, fuck. All right. You can do this. You can do this. Did you know that 90% of Oklahoman... Hold on. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't read this. Did you know? Okay, I'm going to attempt to do it one more time. If I can, I'm moving on. Did you know that 90% of Oklahoma's residents are suffering from extreme... The suffering from this is not me. I'm reading what's being here reported. Suffering from extreme gayness and erectile dysfunction. It's not about me going at my own pace. This is crazy what's written here tonight. This is nuts. The Oklahoma Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Bill will aim to allow the state to invest public funds in Bitcoin and other digital assets, has failed to pass during its recent committee review. The G Media news team, I hate you. I despise you right now. I despise you. I never heard of this company in my life, but it sure sounds bullish. Similar scientific files to raise $500 million to increase its Bitcoin holdings. Founded in 2017, this Santa Clara-based medtech company focused on products that help healthcare professionals and providers detect and treat chronic diseases. I think I'm going to finish the news way ahead of the schedule, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh my God. I am so fucking happy. South Korea and Vietnam has agreed to come out of the closet. Fuck. Guess they're ready to trade openly now too. South Korea and Vietnam have agreed to strengthen trade relations in response to the US tariffs. Wow, I made it. I made it. I made it. First, I want to give a shout out to the G Media staff. We'll be talking on Friday, and we are definitely going to speak about how you try to set me up with this shit tonight. Okay? We're definitely. No wonder, you son of a. We're going to be talking tonight. You know what? Let's not even wait till Friday. Let's talk tonight. All right? There we go. By the way, there have been recent rumors. I came into the night show. You're not off on Fridays. I came into the night show, by the way, and the Nobu show came on there because there was a man. Actually, Nobu and Mar were talking shit about me. That is right. They said, number one, Nobu said that I do landscaping for a living and I wash the windows at the Empire State Building. And Mar said that my hair is fake. Let me tell you something right now. This is what happens when you take care of yourself. This is real hair. Look at this. You wouldn't, if I didn't tell you my age, you definitely would say, holy shit, David looks like a sexy bastard that is in his early 30s. That's right, Sticky Rivers, you heard it. And I heard it through the grapevine. I had to run in and I had to say, yo, what is going on here? What is happening? What is happening? You imagine if I, and you've seen me when I shave my beard, I look even younger, right? If I shave my beard, I look even younger. Let me tell you something, man. I will give you the recipe. Okay? I will give you the oil. You know what? Besides starting my training program and weight loss solution, I am also, if you buy that video, I will also sell you, actually not even sell you, I'm throwing it in for free. A men's guide to keep his hair. That is right. Stop your hair from receding, okay? Stop your hair from receding. Start using these natural oils that David can go ahead and provide you. That's right. Keep your hair tight. Don't let it recede on you, man. Listen, I know a lot of you sons of bitches, man. You guys are on TikTok looking at some of those fucking videos of dudes shaving the middle of their fucking heads and applying that wig on. I know what you're doing. All right? I'm here to help you, man. There's other ways. You can still keep your hair, I promise. But you gotta start now. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I might have a show on keeping your hair. By the way, not 51. I'm 43 and I look like I'm 32. So shout out to the amazing genes that come from my family. Shout out to the amazing genes that come from my family. Anyway, today on the breakdown, I went ahead and gave you some of the list, some of the things that some of the memes and assets that I will be putting together onto a list. The 10 that I mentioned today, I'll mention now. Pepe, Bobo, Augie, Mog, Hoppy, Doge, Brett, Fartcoin, Giga on ETH, Stonks on ETH. I mentioned that today. I broke it down. You can tune in to the video. It's on X, it's on YouTube. It's episode 547. You can listen to me breaking all this shit down, okay? Breaking it all down in layman's terms, why I'm in these things, why I believe in them. Tune in, okay? Replay it. More to come this week. As I hit you with another 40. I think there's going to be going to be another 30 to 40. Another 30 to 40. That's right. By the way, we are still getting people to try to sponsor the nightly recap. If you want to sponsor the nightly recap show, you can send me a DM and I will forward it to the right people. So if you want to sponsor this awesome fucking show, you can go ahead and send me a DM and we will have somebody talk to you so you can have your little logo on here and you can have us say the nightly recap presented by so-and-so. Imagine what'll happen to your business. Now, anyway, I got that out the way. I want to thank the writing team for trying to go ahead and set me up tonight. Okay? I like to thank them. Tomorrow, the show must go on, and at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be back. With Crypto Talk Radio. I'm reading the comments. I apologize. We'll be back with Crypto Talk Radio, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, runs until 12 p.m. And then at 1 p.m., we will have the breakdown. As I break down, I start breaking down my list, what I'm in, what I might go into, what I'm not going into, but I still see it as an incredible asset. These are the things that I will be talking about tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in to me on the breakdown. Also, 2 p.m., you got the Griff Report with Hotep Jesus on the Kick Network. And you also have the Money Maxie's Jules, and Soka. Okay? And Soka. And they have a co-host, Empress, there. They're breaking down crypto. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you got Julie Kennis. She's breaking down the crypto news. 4 p.m. on YouTube. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shout out to Julie. She's killing it. Also, the nightly news returns tomorrow with Leslie Moda at the helm. And I will make sure that she gets the news delivered to her definitely on time. I will make sure that the news department goes ahead and delivers that news on time for her. That is right. And guys, there's other things that are not on the network that you probably should check out. I talk about them in the mornings. By the way, if you're bored at night, there's a show that comes on at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go check them out. Go check Nobu and the gang out. They go ahead and yesterday was wild. Yesterday was a wild show. I expect nothing else tonight. Yesterday was wild. Okay? Yesterday was fucking wild. And And on that note, and also want to give a shout out to Cousins and Russell. They're always submitting stuff into the G Media newsroom. So shout out to them. You gotta acknowledge people that really want to see something succeed. And a lot of motherfuckers out here, you, the audience, you are pushing G Media to new levels. You want to see this shit go parabolic, and we thank you. So shout out to the people that do follow the network and retweet the Gokhshtein account on X consistently, retweeting it for news, pushing the content out. We love you. Anyway, I finished under 30 minutes. I just went on 3 minutes with, my mixtape, my training tape. How do you keep your hair type of shit? Yeah, I put that out there. So I went to 33 minutes, now to 34. But you got to look at greatness tonight. This right here, greatness. You got to hear the news that they put me together to say bad things. I didn't forget nothing. I forgot absolutely nothing. I don't know what I forgot. What did I forget? Go ahead, remind me. What did I forget? Somebody's birthday or some shit? What did I forget? And also on Sundays. On Sundays. Conspiracy Talk. On Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in to Leslie, Tammy, and Jessica. They go ahead and host a show about conspiracy theories. Last week they talked about, or on Sunday, well, that is last week, they talked about flat Earth, okay? They're insane. They think the world is flat, but tune in, okay? Tune in to them. They'll be talking about some other crazy shit, and you can go ahead and participate in that. Participate in it. Participate in the craziness. And then Boss has a show also on Sundays. Tune into Boss. He has a show. He has a show on Sundays. He's a Cardano Maxi. Give him some love. Give him some love. All right, there you go. I talked about everybody at this point. I fucking talked about everybody at this point. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you motherfuckers. And I hope you have a wonderful night. Okay? Hope you have a wonderful night. Yes, Leslie and Tammy are my favorites. I love them so much. They are truly my besties. Okay? And this week, this Sunday, they will be hosting their conspiracy show, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They will be talking about Antarctica and what's behind the wall. That's right. More conspiracy theories. More conspiracy theories. By the way, I might be hosting a show about religion, about God. And I love Akil. Akil is my brother. I love him. He's out there. He's training people. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He should be back on air talking his talk, but I don't know what Akil's doing, okay? He forgot my number. This motherfucker forgot my number. Anyway, I will be this week. I want to host a show once a week where we talk about God. We get into some spiritual stuff. I really do. I actually do want to. I was talking to Leslie actually today, okay? And I actually want to have a show once a week that talks about this very subject. So I'll keep you tuned in on that. If anybody's interested, and I think people are interested, I'm going to hold a show once a week on that very topic. Everybody's welcome. It's not about crypto. It's not about anything. It's just straight up a relationship with God. Do you believe in God? If you don't believe in God, why don't you believe in God? What do you believe? Like, I just want to touch on a lot of stuff. So there you go. There you go. There you go. I'll let you guys know the date and time and stuff like that. Yo, I see Akil in here. I have a tear in my eye. I'm kind of like, when is this? When is Big Unk going to finally come back and do a political show with me? Okay, we ran the best political show on X. When is this man going to do a fucking show with me so we can go toe to toe and talk about the wonderful tariffs that Trump has put into place to make America great again? Because I know he loves this. Akil, aka Big Unk, he loves these tariffs, okay? Even though he will not acknowledge President Trump, he loves these tariffs. So I'll be waiting. You know my number. You can go ahead and give me a call, and we can go ahead and make that happen, Unk. And on that note, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll even break down the list in the morning. In the morning, we'll on the morning show, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll break down what I talked about on the breakdown, and then, we'll see what you guys feel about the shit that I talked about today. Again, shout out to everybody. Oh, Akil, my bestie, along with my bestie Leslie, and fucking Tammy. There you go. Now, on that note, guys, again, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here, but they kept me here. But on that note, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.